How you doing, guys? Today is gonna be the fourth video that we did for these upgrading on this home theater. And actually, the reason I'm doing this today, we're gonna talk about how to set up a more channel in your home theater by using you can use a receiver or you can use a processor as well, and utilize the additional channel that you want to use. More likely, a lot of people prefer to buy those big 16 channels or more, but sometimes they cost a lot of money. But if you have a unit, you can probably use it for accomplish what you want. If the purpose is to adding more channel to use more speaker. For example, if you have a receiver or a processor that only can go 7.1 or .2.4, you can use another processor or receiver to add 9. Actually, you can probably go 9, 9.4, 9.6, and so far that 5 or 6. It depends of the combination you want to use it. Well, in this situation, I'm going to go very specific, and what I did on this home theater is it's pretty basic. It's not really complicated to do that. Okay, and the first step I'm going to do, let me go ahead and show. Let's see if I got a chance to take the cover out first, and then from there we can go ahead and carry out the rest of it. How we do this? All right. Let's go ahead and put this one on the side first, and see what we can do this. Okay. All right. Let's go back to music again. What we're gonna do right here. Let me go ahead and show. Let me go and split this camera so you can look at it. All right. Look at this one right here. And this particular side right here, we have a processor by Marantz, and that is 11.2 channel. All right. And also right on the bottom, of course, you know it's also Marantz, but it's his amplification. That's 8-channel amplifier right there. All right. Then what I have right here is also another 11.2 channel processor by Anthem, which is the ABM 60 by Anthem. All right. And if you continue on the bottom, you can see I got some Emotiva amplifier. All right. The one on top of that one, it will be to connect my outlet or my electricity. All right, just for protection. All right, right on the center down there we got the mini DSP. Okay, and the rest of right here we have another amplifier by Marantz, but this is the 5-channel, but it's the 705. All right, then on the bottom we have another amplifier, which is the Chrome. All right, and on the bottom we have another Emotiva 2-channel. Let me go ahead and explain what I did right here so far. The main brain of this system, it will be these particular Anthem processor. So in other words is the majority of all the speakers, the amplification are connecting right in this particular Anthem processor. But the Anthem processor is only 11 channel, and I need another couple channels to taking care the rest of it of the speaker they have. Okay, this combination they have right now is 11, 8, 4. So it's impossible that you can use 11 channel to run so many speakers, unless that you go ahead and split it and split channel by channel and so far to be able to do the little trick, or the wire the speakers together and so far. But sometimes when you're adding all these speakers together, sometimes you're missing all the little details that probably the signals coming in, it won't pick it up. So the best idea to do, and not to break the budget in case that you have additional receiver or processors in your hands. At this point I have these Marantz, which is very nice Marantz. I used that one for quite some time, and it's 11 channel. All right, so I need to have additional speaker, which I use a center speakers on the front. So in other words, I got one single center speaker, which is going to give you high. It's going to be my high center speaker. And also I usually had 2. So what I did is I changed it, and I use only 1 because I don't think so I need so many speakers on the back. I got one here, one in another corner, and one in the center. So actually that will taking care, based on the calibration and everything, that will taking care every corner with no problem whatsoever. So what I did is I added the one on the center above, another high in the center. It's hard to see it, but it's somewhere down there, okay, because it's kind of dark right now, but it's one in the center right there. Let's go back to the equipment. So what I'm going to do is this, and the best way to use it is you can use cable, all right, RCA cable. You can use a cable. You can use whatever is the back of your receiver or amplifier. I'm sorry, processor do. All right. So in that particular processor, which is the Anthem, you're gonna look the section when they say line output, okay, or pre-out. Some processor this a different way. So you're gonna go to the line, say pre-output or line out. When you go to line out, okay, you're gonna connect over there your RCA cable, and you're gonna bring the RCA cable, all right, back to the input of the second processor right here, okay. You're gonna connect it in the input section. And my particular part, I using the section that say CBL SAD. CBSR. I connect it right in there. When you connect it right in there, automatically the signal that is on this processor is gonna go to the Anthem automatically. Output to the input. Then you take the another cable, RCA cable, and connect it to the side of the speaker that you're gonna use. At this point, you're gonna use, let's for instance, I'm gonna use like I did. I'm gonna use a rear surround speaker. So I'm gonna go to a rear surround speakers, all right, and I'm gonna connect the RCA cable on the rear surround speaker. When you connect it to the rear surround speaker, okay, that another end is gonna go to your amplifier that you are selecting, which is this one, okay. I use the Marantz channel, so I'm going to connect the rear surround speaker to this amplifier right here, okay. And the same thing you're going to do if you want to use another speaker. In my situation, I use another speaker, but I use that one as a high center speaker or high speaker, however you call it, or some. So I put it right on the center of the center above my screen, all right, and I connect that one on the high on my amplifier. I'm sorry, my processor, and that's, you connect those two, and you automatically have signal on both ways. When you do that one, also you can, based on the control, what thing's gonna happen is this, that when you put the volume up, all right, those two speakers is going to be controlled manually, or with your remote control, and your second processor, which is this one right here. I got mine set between 75. You can set between 70 to 80, no problem whatsoever. I don't have no static, I don't have no back feedback or anything. It's very clean because this processor and the amplifier is very clean, all right. Then after that, you can send signal to your main brain that you are using this one. By doing this one, you're going to check for the diode and be sure they got the same speed and anything like that. You can do that one in calibration, okay. Automatically you put those two, you have signal in all the speakers. So right now I'm using 11 speakers, all right, 8 woofers and 4 Elmo speakers. Well, technically I would say 5 now because I got one above that one, but I send a signal so that particular speaker is not interfere with my 4 Atmos speaker. So automatically it's going to give me a nice signal, and it's very clean in every aspect of this system. So this is what we have right here, all right. And like I said before, this is some awesome. If you have extra receiver or processor and you don't have the money to buy those big, I would like to have the Anthem 70 or 90 that can give you more channel. older device, but basically has this old unit sitting up there. I said, why not? Let's go ahead and use it. So this is the way you can put an additional channel on your system, okay, without breaking the budget. Okay, when I have more money, all right, and I'll be able to afford it, I can go ahead and buy me a bigger processor, and I don't have no issue to put everything in one unit, and voila, signal is gonna come out very well with no problem now. At this point right now, and what I did is, basically I have so many amplifiers, okay, I got enough amplifiers to put all the speakers on his own individual amplification. So that's what I did. I put all the speakers, okay, like for instance, my surround speaker, which is this one right here. Okay, I got all my 4 surround first. What I did is I used 4 surround speaker right here. You see this one right here. I used 4 surround speaker with this amplifier, okay, which is the Marantz 750. Then this Emotiva right here, the one on the bottom, which is 2 channel, I'm using for my rear surround speaker. So this is running the rear surround speaker, okay, and well, if you see it right above, it's the Chrome. The Chrome's taking care of those big 15-inch woofers, okay. Then over here I got the 3 channel Emotiva running my JBL speakers, which is this one right here. No problem whatsoever. It sounds very nice. And the 8 channel right here, this 8 channel is running my 4 Atmos speaker and the 2 additional speakers they added in the system. All right, and the amplifier right there, this A amplifier. So right now I still have actually I still have 2 more channels to put additional speaker if I wanted to use it, but I don't think so. I want to use it. A lot of people tell me, why don't you use 2 speakers on front? Well, this room is 15 by 4 and 15 8 15 4. It's complete square. It's a little bit less than 16 feet. So I don't think so I need so many. I think I got enough right now, but now the room sound very full. I mean, every angle, doesn't matter where you're sitting, you will be hitting very nice. Everything is really operate in one single unit, all right, including especially the woofers, with this mini DSP. By the way, I forgot to say something else. I don't want to cut this video. So every amplifier that I'm using on my subwoofer also have DSP, and this one too, this Chrome also is a DSP. So actually you can link all the woofers combined and swing into the mini DSP, and the same thing is this is for another video that you can have also a DSP in your amplification as well, which I do have it in all my subwoofers. I have amplification and they have DSP on the amplification. That make it a lot of easy to be able to all the woofer receiving the same power and the same calibration. It's a lot more easy that way, but you can use it in a different way. This is the way I'm using at this point, and pretty much this is it, guys. This is pretty much how to connect 2 processors together, and they work pretty good. They don't fight each other or anything like that, and doing a good job. But anyway, guys, this is what I have at this point. Basically, you cannot see the front speaker, which is above the screen. All right, even I turn the light on, you cannot be able to see it. Let's see if I can turn it on, and I cut this video up. Let's see if you can see. By the way, yeah, you can see it right. You see, I put it right there. Okay, this is right on the center. All right, then you got the 4 Atmos right there. All right, this will have the little tweeter they can shoot to the sitting position, and also you can see another one on this side as well. And you got another, I believe, let's see, you have another one down here. Okay, down there, and another one down there. And of course, like you see, I have the same one right in the center right there. Okay, and pretty much this is what we have at this point. And I hope you enjoy this video, how to connect multiple processors together in your home theater. Well, thank you very much for this time, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Bye bye.